once in a while when I'm doing sports talk on HSE or a radio talk show, somebody will call in and ask for the one moment I most remember from a broadcasting career, a game. Well, the most nationally ballyhooed was Nolan Ryan's 5,000th strikeout. But the most dramatic moment I've ever had the pleasure to be associated with was Game 7 of the Major Indoor Soccer League Championships in 1987. Dallas and Tacoma were tied at 3 games apiece. The 7th game was in the Tacoma Dome, and that place was bonkers. 22,000 screaming people. Stars led by 2 goals with 2.5 minutes to go. Dallas had no chance, and then they scored twice, tied the game, and forced an incredible sudden death overtime.
Well, they've got all the guns out there now for Dallas. Lawson, Milano, Tatu, and Carpin. You can't put more offense on the floor for Dallas. Tatu tries to go around, makes it, gets the shot off. It's in! It's in!
The Dallas Sidekicks.
It's in!
1987 MISL champions. Tatu with a blowing blast. Carpin with the goal.
It's over. The Dallas Sidekicks have won. Down 2 goals with 2:48 remaining in the 4th period. And the Sidekicks have stunned the Tacoma Stars. A mob scene on the floor for Dallas. Exhaustion and frustration for the Stars. In other sports, they say the ring is the thing. The thing that this was played for has just been presented, the trophy. Here's Mike Renshaw with the
league MVP Tatu. You've scored some great goals for this club. None better or more important than that one you scored with less than 2 minutes to play.
Well, you know, I thought that the game was over and we pulled the goalkeeper. It was 3-1 down. And, you know, we get that chance and, you know, I'm happy it happened and our team deserved it. I'll tell you, we played great.
Well, Mexon did a great job on you again. But, you know, you managed to break free, and it's very tough to hold you for 60 minutes. I've said it all season. When you got the chance, you rifled it in.
Well, you know, he's been doing a great job, but, you know, I was there, and, you know, what can you say? You know, I think a good thing about me this year is I'm more patient with myself. You know, I don't get frustrated if the things don't work well. And thank you, God, you know, we just scored. But sorry, I have to go with the guys.
They're making the victory lap right now. They don't want to make it without you. Go and join them. Back up to you, Norm.
Ladies and gentlemen, back on the field.
What an outrageous story this game makes. The MVP of the league, Tatu, and of this playoff series will take a ride on the shoulders. You might say this is a symbol of something. All year long, he carried the Sidekicks, and the season ends with the Sidekicks carrying him.
Hello, everybody. My name is Norm Hitzges. It's really nice to have you here today for the return of one of the franchises that I learned to love the most. I did years and years of Sidekick soccer, and I'll tell you 2 quick things about the video you've just seen. Number one, it strikes me I've lost some weight in my face. Number one, that telecast eventually made it to the final 5 in the United States in sports telecasts of the year. We're in the final 5 with Game 6 of the World Series. I believe it was a Sugar Ray Leonard fight, the Indianapolis 500, and Game 6 of the World Series. Anyway, I looked at the final nominees, or we were one of the final 5, and I thought, what on earth are we doing on this list? It was a fantastic game. And secondly, did you notice the trophy break? Yes, it was pulled apart during the celebration, basically. What wonderful memories that brings back. Wonderful memories for me, and that I've always enjoyed soccer players probably as much or more than any other athletes in the world, because they play for how much they love the sport. People did not make a lot of money playing that sport. And yet the dedication of the players on that club for years was astounding. There were good people, friendly people, People who traveled all over the world. You could talk to them about virtually anything because they'd been basically someplace around the world. Every one of them been someplace different around the world in many places. It's wonderful to have them back. But to make that official, here is number 9, who promises to keep his shirt on the entire press conference, Tatu.
Well, thank you. Unfortunately, the English is the same, and we're a little fatter than before, but we're very happy to be here. This is long overdue. I think we worked so hard to try to get the team back for the last 8 years, and finally, it happens, okay? A lot of people already is asking, why now? You know, all these 8 years we've been away. I had opportunity to speak to a lot of people in the streets, and a lot of people think of me and all my teammates because they say, well, that was an important time of their life. Thank you for being a family-oriented sport, and my children really enjoy every minute of the Sidekicks games. So thank you. So hopefully we can again do the same with this new era of the Sidekicks. We're a family, and we're trying to bring the family back. So at this point forward, I'm glad to announce you, we're back.
There are a lot of people to talk to today. First of all, let me tell you that the Sidekicks will be back for an 8-game season. The first home game is Saturday, November 3rd. They will play here at the Allen Events Center. They will join the PASL Pro League. Season tickets are on sale right now, and the phone number, if you need it, is 214-550-6130. Individual tickets for the individual games for the schedule will go on sale May 7th at Ticketmaster, and Metro PCS is the official jersey sponsor of the Sidekicks. I would like to introduce and just have them stand the ownership team of the Dallas Sidekicks. It is majority owner Ronnie Davis. It is Sonny Williams, who's the co-owner. It is Jim Tolbert, who's the co-owner, and it is Tatu, who is part owner, head coach, and general manager. And will still play on power play opportunities. Right? You gonna play? No, okay. Do you think Patrick Shamu looks like he could play right now, huh? Yeah, he does to me too. With little. 3 things to honor Tatu this season. There will be a $9 walk-up ticket in the arena to honor Tatu's jersey number 9. The player who scores at home games will not throw his jersey, but will throw an autographed Tatu jersey into the stands. And Tatu will have his jersey number 9 retired at a home game this season. Let me introduce several other officials in attendance. First, the PASL Commissioner, Kevin Milliken, is here. Kevin? From the City of Allen, we have Stephen Terrell, the manager, Debbie Stout, the Mayor Pro Tem, City Council members Ross Obermeyer, Joey Harold, Robin Sedlacek, Gary Kaplinger and Bain Brooks. Tim Dentler, the Director of Parks and Recreation, is here. His hands go up from some places. And Peter Vargas, the City Manager, is here from Allen. From the Events Center, Richard Karamatic, Mark Andrew Swartinsky, a countryman, Mark. Yeah. Yep. And Nick Frazier. From the North Texas State Soccer Association, David Messersmith is here. From Smashburger, it's Ty Williams. From the Allen Americans, we have Matt Canavan, who is the president, and long-time Mavericks people. George Killebrew and Steve Letson are here. And I believe George and Steve, where are you, lads? Where are my friends George and Steve? They go back to reunion days and way back in reunion days. They go back to reunion days where it was easier to introduce the crowd than the starting lineup. Now, we are proud to have as a sponsor this year Metro PCS, and Steve C., the Vice President of Sales for Metro PCS, is here. Steve.
Thank you, Norm. Well, let me start by saying how excited we are at Metro PCS to be playing a major part in helping bring the Sidekicks back to Dallas. A lot of our team remember what the Sidekicks meant to Dallas, from Tatu ripping off the number 9 jersey and throwing it into the stands, to the 4 championships that they brought to the city of Dallas. When Ronnie and Tatu first brought this opportunity to us, we asked them why they were so excited about bringing the Sidekicks back to Dallas. And these guys not only told us about how fans were asking to have the Sidekicks come back, but also about how the Sidekicks brought families and communities together at the games and events. And that really resonates with us from Metro PCS, because as the wireless for all carrier, that's what we do. We bring families together with innovative new products at a very affordable price. So from Metro PCS, we are excited to bring the Sidekicks back. We're excited to have our logo next to the Sidekicks logo on the jersey. And we can't think of a better place for these guys to play than right here in the Allen Events Center. We like the area so much out here. We opened up a flagship store right next door in the village of Allen. So stop by and see our store if you're new to Metro PCS. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Steve, very much. I'd now like to introduce many of the players who are here. If you would, guys, stand when I call your name, and then if you would, wait till the end and we'll give them all a round of applause. In no particular order, Sidekick players from the past, a team that had such an incredible, loyal following, and a team that was so amazingly community involved when they were here. Terry Woodbury. All right. Different hairdo every day for Woody. Mike Powers. C.P. Curtis Partain. Billy Phillips. Right. Hank Henry. All right, Hank. David Doyle. Nick Stavro. Giampaolo Padroso. All right. Bruno Ferretti. Frank Philo. Frankie. Smudger Kevin Smith. Chris Sobieski. Patrick Shamu. Roderick Scott. Alan Smith. Renato. Did I miss anybody here, lads? Neil Cohen. Nickname Sweaty. Neil Cohen. Have I got everybody else on the list? Good. Oh. Stand up and introduce yourself, sir. Go ahead, Brent. Come on. There you go. Yeah, yes. Oh, Caesar. All hail, Caesar. Gordon Jago, who has been soccer in this area for half a century, could not be here today, but left this short note for you. It says, I am so disappointed that I cannot be with you today on such a wonderful occasion, but I unfortunately will be in London celebrating my former club, Charlton Athletics' promotion to the English Championship League. During the past few years, many people have asked me, when are the Sidekicks coming back? Well, today we can tell them the Sidekicks are back. The memories of those fun nights at Reunion Arena come flooding back, and I cannot wait to be cheering the Sidekicks once again. I wish everyone a wonderful time today and look forward to seeing you upon my return. Sincerely, Gordon Jago. We would also like to thank the Allen Event Center for hosting today, Michael Schaefer from Barbie Cutie for catering, and all of you for attending the announcement that the Sidekicks are back. Now, if I might bring Tatu back to the microphone, because we have 3 or 4 questions from the audience, and the mic is going, and here comes Tatu. Oh, I thought there were. There we go. There's some question right there. What are the jerseys looking like this year? I'm sorry?
What's the jersey?
What will the jerseys look like this year?
It's definitely going to be purple, and we're working on it. No green.
Purple, a little green, a little white?
Purple, black, and silver.
Purple, black?
The boss say purple, black, and silver.
That's what it is then. That's great. Okay, next question. Oh, I thought we had, there we are. There's one right over there. There we are. So how you doing?
Good.
Does it feel like 25 years since that video you watched? Does it?
That was 25 years. Sounds like it was yesterday.
Some of us have aged very well, Tatu.
I know. I'm afraid to look up there.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us about the dispersal draft.
I do not believe it's going to be a draft, but we want to have players. We're going to have a tryout, okay, probably in the summer. We are going to look for the local players first, okay. Then I'm going to look at my ex-teammates. Hopefully, some still in condition to play. So we'll be very happy with their help. Then we go look a little. All right, Bruno, your sign. Then we'll look nationally. Then we might bring a couple of players internationally. So that's right now is we're just right at the beginning of the process.
I'll bet you Woodbury still has an incredible left foot. Don't you? Yeah, he's ready. You can tell. Yes, another question. Anyway, there we are, right there. This is difficult footing moving through the crowd.
Who are some of the other teams that will be in the league?
Other teams in the league?
Right now, I don't know, to be honest with you, it'll be easier for the commissioner to speak about that, but the San Diego Sockers is in the league. Tacoma Stars is in the league. There's a Los Angeles team. It's not the Lasers, but it's a Los Angeles team. And then the others, we're not familiar with. But it's a 12 teams. And I'm always afraid to speak like in the past when it's always probability for another 3 or 4 teams to join the league. Then nothing happens, then that's not so nice. So right now, for sure, we have 12 teams. And San Diego Sockers is the #1 team at this moment. They won the championship last year, and they also have a mix of a lot of San Diego players, and younger and old. So, they'll definitely be our #1 competition. And if I have any wishes, Commissioner, I would like to play our first home game against the San Diego Sockers.
I have only one question. Are we going to get to go back to Monterey this year and play in that tiny bandbox of a place where they passed out free cigarettes to everyone coming in the arena and the place was blue with smoke by the 5-minute mark?
I believe the bad news is already came out. They are talking to Monterey to join the league, so.
Commissioner, that would be fine. We all just have one respect. From all the guys on the stage who played at Monterey, our request is some no smoking signs. That place was incredible, wasn't it? It was, hey, they're wonderful memories to relive. Thank you for being here. Thank you very, very much for being here. Thanks to the many players who came back today, friendly faces that a lot of us haven't seen in a long time, and we look forward to the Sidekicks being back starting November 3rd with a home game here at the Allen Event Center. Tatu will be available for individual press interviews right around back here. There's a setup for the cameras back there. Thank you very much for being here.